scatterbred has become the ultimate insult to the pedigree of the dog. But if all individuals in the pedigree were of high quality, there's really nothing wrong with that. When you think about it, our breed is a closed genetic system in itself. However, in these days of unreal popularity of the breed and some obviously questionable specimens being registered as American Pit Bull Terriers, it may be best to buy from breeders that specialize in a particular line. I have deliberately stuck to only older lines in this article, but there are many good newer strands out there, and most of them can be recommended.
What's good, big dog? It's your boy Dre and Big A. And today, if you're interested in getting involved in any of our first quarter challenges, this is the episode you must watch to ensure you have all the facts. What's good, Big A?
Hey, what's happening? You know I'm back in here like I left my keys and wallet, man. About to have a good one. Ready to move, man.
Yes, sir. So y'all know we like to do this is one of those straight to business episodes. And this is what's going to be covered today. The title of today's episode is Dog Shows and Competitions. What's going to be covered in today is going to be the digital dog show, rules and regulations, the cost to enter, the classes, the points that can be awarded, and how it works. Additionally, we're going to cover the online obedience challenge rules and our first ever Slatmill race.
I'm just excited. I'm excited. It's 2024. Last year was a groundbreaking moment, for us, and this year is the year of big time growth. Uh, yeah.
For sure. This episode should be about 30 minutes long, and you will want to watch different ones. And I'll actually put time slots, time hacks in there for you. If you want to just jump to whatever competition you want to be entered into. I highly encourage you to enter into multiple competitions because all these competitions add points toward Dog of the Year and Dog Man of the Year. All right. So the first thing we want to cover is the digital dog show rules and regulations. The official rules for the Samurai Kennels digital dog show is that it will air in April. From March 1st through March 31st will be open submissions. It will cost $10 for points awarding classes, which are Best Puppy 0 to 6 months, Best Puppy 7 to 12 months, Best Male, and Best Female. All 4 classes will have a winner. The winner from each class will then go on to compete for Best in Show. For our fun classes, they are $5 to enter. The fun classes are as follows: Best Black Dog, Best Blue Dog, Best Black and Tan, Best Buckskin, Best Red Dog, Best Brindle, Best Puppy, Best Condition, Off the Chain, and Best Yard. Prizes will be awarded to each of the fun classes. However, no points will be awarded. To compete, you will need to complete no longer than a 1-minute video. The video must include showing the dog's teeth to ensure that a proper scissor bite is obtained. You must have a frontal view picture still, a side view picture still, and a video recording of your dog walking so that we can judge the gait of the dog and see if the dog moves light and springy as the American Pit Bull Terrier should.
Yeah. So, how? What's the best form for you to submit the video?
Good question, bro. To submit videos, our preferred method is that you use the WhatsApp that has already been created for our digital dog shows. By submitting to the WhatsApp, you can then ensure that your video is uploaded at the same quality that you sent it to us. If you send a video via Facebook or Instagram, it compresses the video. Therefore, you're losing quality, which could cost you crucial votes for the win.
Do you have anything that they can go back and view to get a better idea of you know uh, previous like for example the previous show that they can actually look at?
The best option I have for you is to watch the two previous shows. We gave one in April of 2023 and one of October of 2023. By watching those shows and identifying who the winners were, you can see not only which dogs won and what styles of dogs were most popular, but also what camera techniques and visuals were the most effective in getting the dog seen in the best light. I will post the links in the description below.
For if you had a question, if I had a question or something that I just I just didn't have any clarity on, what would be the best way and what time should I reach out to you?
You can always comment on the video. I respond to all my comments. However, for a lengthy conversation or to get a phone call in, reach us at Samurai Kennels on Facebook. On Facebook, you can contact us via Messenger. Through Messenger, you can send me individual questions that are personal and even call me through the Facebook Messenger to get clarification on any portion of any of our shows.
And I believe that's it. I believe that's it. Yeah.
All right. This is the first dog show that we're throwing that has an entry fee. The entry fee for a points awarding show is $10 sent to the Samurai Kennels Cash App. Once we receive your payment, you will receive the number for that dog. Each dog requires an entry fee. So if you have 5 dogs you want to enter, that's going to be a total of $50 you'd have to send in. Fun class, it's $5. Now this year, instead of having you jump around with different numbers for your dog in different classes, your dog, let's say for instance, you got Saki. If Saki gets a number for a points challenge and you also have him in a fun class, then he'll have the same number for every single show.
I like to say that it would be beneficial for you guys to definitely put your best foot forward. And it is fun. You know, it's the fun class. There is no rights or wrongs, man. Just put your best foot forward and let the cards fall where they may.
The fun classes and shows that we will be having are as follows. Best black dog. This black dog can have some small white markings, but the dog must be 51% or greater black to be considered a black dog. Now, if you have a moo color scheme dog, it's better to ask before you do any submissions to make sure your dog meets the criteria for being considered a black dog. We have a blue class. I know this is going to piss a lot of people off. However, it's already been identified that there are some lines that do throw off-cue dogs. Although I don't personally breed blue dogs, I think it is a bias that we must overlook in the Samurai Kennels Shogun Army. There will be a black and tan class. These dogs can have the widow's peak, be red and brown, black and brown, or any other variation of the black and tans. Best buckskin. These dogs will be buckskin in color, which means they are going to be a yellowish hue all the way up to a light or honeysuckle brown. Best red. These dogs are a rusty red color dog. They can be red nose or black nose. Brindle. There are several different brindle color schemes, such as chocolate brindle, red brindle, fawn brindle. Any dog with a tiger stripe pattern on their skin will be considered in the brindle class for fun classes. Best puppy. This is simply to show off those healthy, happy puppies. Puppies should not exhibit the showing of ribs or backbone. These puppies should be in good health and well taken care of. No color requirement or age requirement is there except for the puppy must be under 12 months of age. Best condition. This is indicative of the old days. A dog should be conditioned and look like it is ready for old school box work. Junior handler. This class is for children or individuals under the age of 18 to handle the dogs and show the next generation in its best light. If we don't get the next generation involved, not only will we lose our breed, but we will lose the neo dog men and women of the future. Shogun's Choice. The Shogun's Choice is a dog that is voted upon based upon the Samurai Kennels team. We will pick a dog and sponsor that dog for 6 months until the next digital dog show is aired. That dog receives a $50 a month stipend in conjunction with the winning of the fun class prizes. And finally, the off the chain class. This is for dogs that are not conditioned. For example, in our last digital dog show, we had a female that had just recently delivered puppies. There is no way for her to physically compete with a dog that has not done so. Or if your dog is in heat or have received an injury where you cannot condition it for the other classes, this is off the chain, just pure genetics, a good looking dog. Once again, these classes cost $5 to enter. And when you win, it is a $15 prize on Cash App and a ribbon. Big A?
Nah, I'm just ready for it to happen, man. I think that the ribbon is definitely a upgrade from last year, and expect new prizes and new awards as we grow. The more participants involved, the higher the prizes become, in the future. And each show is going to continue to grow and continue to get bigger and bigger as we go.
Yes, sir. The dates for entry, this means the dates to submit will be from March 1st through March 31st. We will then post the videos which are voted on by the public. This is to avoid nepotism. Now, last year we had some issues with some just pre-generated accounts. So this year, if you are going to cast a vote, your YouTube profile must have a picture. It doesn't have to be your picture. Some people like to put their dogs or different things, but it must have a picture and a name. For those faux accounts that are just like a color like purple or red and it has numbers and letters, those votes will be deleted. Each day, at the end of the day, we're going to start to kind of tally it up to make sure there's no weird, funny business going on. And once you get your vote in, you're locked in and everybody can see it. I highly encourage you as well to take screenshots of the votes so that we can make sure that we're getting rid of those scrubs and blocking those who would come in and deteriorate the integrity of the competition. This is the people's choice, Shogun Army. Now that we've covered the fun classes, I want to cover the points awarding shows. For the points awarding shows, the submission dates are the same from March 1st through March 31st. We will then put out the videos in April for it to be voted upon, and a release date will be announced in April. For the points awarding shows, the prizes are $20, a ribbon for first place winners. Second place winners will receive a $15 stipend and a ribbon. Third place will receive their entry fee back and a ribbon. What this means is that you have tyrannical wins in this. For a first place win, that will be 3 points if you are in a class that is greater than 10. If you are in a class that has less than 10 competitors, then you will receive 2 points. Second place will receive 2 points unless you are in a class that sets you under 10 competitors. Third place will receive 1 point for a class over 10 points or a half a point if there are less than 10 competitors in your class. Categories for competition are best puppy, 0 to 6 months. Gender does not matter. Best puppy, 7 to 12 months. Gender is not taken into account. Best female, 12 months and up. Best male, 12 months and up. The winner from best puppy, 0 to 6 months, best puppy, 7 to 12 months, best female, and best male will all be automatically entered into the top prize, which is best in show. For best in show, we will have a $50 stipend, an additional ribbon, and a customized Samurai Kennel 30mm shell to stay loaded. There will also be a best opposite, which will receive the same as a best in show male or female, which means that if a best male wins, then one of the puppies or the female can take best opposite. We're starting to align ourselves more with the ADBA shows. However, as we grow, the classes and prizes will grow. Eventually, the intent is to have multiple shows within one digital dog show. But for right now, we're setting the foundation for the nation.
Mind you, for each one of these participants, you get points the towards the grand finale uh of the year, which is a big thing. So these shows that we're doing, uh they the points that you gain moving forward, they count. So keep that in mind. And because this is just our first show for the year, there will be multiple shows, and at the end of the year, we'll see, we'll tally it up. And last year we had a great one. And just look forward to that, and keep that in mind that all these points count towards a bigger thing at the end of the year.
Absolutely. And that is Dog of the Year and Neo Dog Man of the Year. All right.
Yes.
We will be going live throughout the month and in our lives, or you can hit us on our Facebook, which is Samurai Kennels Facebook page. I highly encourage y'all to join that page for up-to-date information. That's where I post the show schedules and all the rules written down so you can read them for yourself. Your dog must complete the following commands in no particular order: a sit, a down, a stay, a recall on command, and either loose leash walking or healing. In this case right here, this would be no equipment, healing. Change of pace, figure 8, or right about, left about, complete the pattern. Give the dog a stay if you want to, but it's not required at this point. And then the dog must be given a tug and out on command. Cover is going to be the online obedience challenge. This one is free to enter, and it is a dog trainers competition. There is no breed specific requirements for this competition. There are classes, and the only requirement that we have is that you adhere to the rules and have a big enough working area that the dog can be seen throughout the entirety of the video. These competitions consist of puppy, obedience, sit, down, stay, recall, and politely walking on a leash. Adult with equipment, which follows the same routine as a puppy. When I say equipment, that means a leash is attached to the dog's collar, or you're using a tug or something like that to encourage the dog. Adult without equipment means that the dog is completely naked and going to perform a healing command as opposed to loose leash walking. A new class that is being added is Obedience Plus. For the Obedience Plus, your dog must be able to perform the routine of adult without equipment, plus it must engage a tug or a sleeve on command and out on command. To complete a right about, you must turn 180 degrees in the opposite direction. Next is a change of pace into a left about. A left about is when you turn 180 degrees in the opposite direction to the left. Demonstrate an out, the dog must be given a tug and release upon command. For the first 3 classes mentioned, The winners will receive a $25 stipend and a shell commemorative of this competition. For Obedience Plus, the winner will receive a $35 stipend and a shell commemorative of their accomplishment. For this online obedience challenge, it will be open from February 1st to February 29th for submissions. We will then review it and post the results of this show in March. This show right here is judged based on a point system, 1 through 10. Big A?
Yeah. I love the Digital Dog Show. Like, love it. But the obedience online challenge is to me is is so just it's greatness to me, man, because unlike the digital dog show, the online obedience, it shows a bond between the man and his dog. And not only that, you just there's no way that you can cheat your way through training, so it shows it physically shows the time and effort that you put into your craft, and that alone is so beautiful to me. So I like the online obedience is such a moving a movement for our breed to the end. So I love it to the fullest extent. You can't, and there is no right way or wrong way to train your dog. It's just what works. And then when you put it on when we see it on, when we go through the online obedience, uh, we're just looking at the results. And that's all that matters, man. And I'm so excited. I don't even know how to express it. This is something that is great, and you guys can definitely expect the an expansion in what we're trying to do at the end of the day, and it's just beautiful.
Appreciate that.
Let's go, Saki. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. Let's go, Saki. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy.
The third
So,
competition that we will host will be the online Slatmill competition. The Slatmill competition is new and up and coming. It is free and prizes have not been decided yet. How it will work is that you will contact us via our Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and let us know you have interest in entering the online Slatmill competition. Once you have stated your intent to enter the online Slatmill competition, you will be given a date and a time slot. That means that I will hit you up with, hey, when are you free? And we'll get you registered for it. Then the next competitor that comes in will be given the same date and time slot. We'll do up to 4 time slots at a time of 4 individuals going head to head on a pre-recorded episode. Then we will post all 4 dogs simultaneously running on the Slatmill. You have the ability to pick up your dog and remove it from the Slatmill to ensure that there's no injuries caused. However, the dog that goes the longest and hardest on the Slatmill will win the Slatmill competition and will be recognized with points toward Dog of the Year. For the Slatmill competition, the only rule we have right now is that the dog must be over a year old, and it is not breed specific. That means for all y'all bully breeders out there, if you want to throw a bully on there and you think you got a chance against the American Pit Bull Terrier, bring it. Big A.
yeah. Um, with this is also another thing that I will thoroughly enjoy. But I do have to say, when you're doing this, you have to have a strong internet connection, and you have to be able to be on StreamYard. These things are vital to making the program work and being able to really showcase your dog. And don't be afraid to pick your dog off of the slat if you feel that your dog has had enough. It is vital that we keep these dogs as healthy as possible and ensure that they have the best life that they can prior and post slat mill race.
So this video is literally intended to get you ready, geared, and primed for that. The dates for the Slatmill race are open for entry. And once we have the entries, then we will create the time slots to release the Slatmill race. For the Online Obedience Challenge and for the Digital Dog Show, those are a little bit more structured. And so we already have our dates in mind for those two. Now, with all that being said, we go live on most Wednesdays. If you want to ask direct questions, our next live will be on January 17th. During the January 17th show, there will be the title, which is What is the Foundation of the American Pit Bull Terrier? American Pit Bull Terrier History. We'll be covering Leitner, Tudor, and Fitzwater. We'll also cover the old family reds. Then from history, we will be transitioning into troubleshooting marker training, common issues with marker training, how to choose the appropriate treats, fading the lure, how to administer shots and wormer. And to close the show out, there will be a drawing. We will be drawing the name from the comments on our previous videos for the month of January. So once you comment on any video in the month of January, you're automatically entered. For each video that you comment on, that's another entry. There's also going to be a drawing for members only. For non-members, all you have to do is comment on at least one video to be entered. And there'll be a $10 cash app given out during the January 17th live. For the members, you simply have to be a member and your name is already entered into the members only drawing for a $15 cash app on the January 17th live. You can elect to have a hide shipped to you in lieu of the cash app or a t-shirt shipped to you in lieu of the cash with customization on the t-shirt. The choice is yours. Big A, you got anything else you want to add to that?
Yes, I would like to add that in the month of March, I would like to have for all you bulldoggers that have children, if you can have them submit a report on saying why about the American Pit Bull Terrier, and you can and submit it. I personally will be gifting $100 to the best written report to the child in the month of March. So if you guys can do that, I'll be most grateful. That's something that's been on my heart. That's something I'm gonna do in the month of March. So if all you bulldoggers with children, if you have them do a report on the background of the American Pit Bull Terrier and what it's done for them, that'll be something that you can look forward to in March also.
That wraps it up for this episode. Make sure y'all are following us on all forms of social media so you don't miss a thing. Cop your hides, cop your t-shirts, and if you have ads that you would like run on our channel, please contact us on our Facebook. We would love to make sure that we're advertising positivity for the breed.